My mother is a piano teacher, and she was the one who started teaching me all the basics in music and also playing recordings for me. I guess I had an inspiration from that age because of my mother. I was very lucky because I had my mother at first as a first teacher, then Tamara Popovich. She was very famous for working with kids, with talented kids, and giving them a foundation, technical foundation, and general understanding of music. And after that, at the age of 16, I moved to Kansas City, to the United States, to study with another compatriot of mine, Stanislav Yudenich, who comes also from Tashkent. So I've studied with him, and that was a different kind of work. It was about refining your technique, understanding the styles and different composers and the language of music. Being on stage, I feel responsibility, because we as musicians, performing musicians, we serve as a bridge, let's say, between the composer and the audience, right? So we are spending many hours learning the score and also understanding the score and trying to interpret and transfer the composer's intentions to the audience. Of course, it's not like you just copy whatever written and then play like a robot, but you have to put your feelings, emotions. Any audience member who comes to the concert, even if they are not familiar with classical music, if they feel something, if I could awake some emotions in them, it's a success. One of the challenging things is simply you are never home. You have to travel, you have to fly, check in, check out, and long flights. But you get used to it, and changing time zones and feeling constantly jet lagged. Classical music is something that will always be with us. It's something that human beings came up with, something most beautiful, because it doesn't depend on any politics or anything else. It's just pure. It's a very proud moment for humankind, I think, not just a nation. So I always loved music from my experience as a child. Yes, there were some moments where I didn't want to practice, to be honest, sure. But I always loved music. I always strived to be a professional musician, play around the world in all these great concert halls. I was dreaming, let's say, about playing at the Paris Philharmonic, Sydney Opera House, Carnegie Hall in New York City, or Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. So it all came true. As a kid, I was always excited, around New Year's time. One of my favorite movies was Home Alone. There is a moment in the second part, Home Alone 2, in New York City. He meets this woman, and then she takes him, little Kevin, she takes him to some concert hall, a very beautiful concert hall, and then they listen to music, to a symphonic orchestra. And I always wondered, as a kid, I was wondering, what is this concert hall? It's so beautiful, so amazing. And it became a dream. One day I would like to perform on that stage. So I was, 24 years old, and I'm on stage of Carnegie Hall, and then it came to my mind, this was the Carnegie Hall. In New York City, the most famous concert hall in the world. So that dream, while I was 7 years old, came true.